All right, fellas. Start of the Crew League season, Season 2, Game 1 of the season. We got the defending champion, Monstarz, defending their title against the SmooveOnes in the Smoove Garden today for the season opener. It should be good. Should be a really good game. I'm looking forward to it. Let's go.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
This year, we're going to watch the games.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark
And
and
we're
Greg
going
Anthony.
to
David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got the Brooklyn Nets and the Orlando Magic.
see who's the MVP. We won't let the game choose it this time. We'll see who the MVP is.
And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. So the Nets starting five.
And the Magic will get, the SmooveOnes will get the tip.
Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Antetokounmpo.
McGrady for three. He's going to get the three, the first three of the game by Tracy McGrady.
Making the pass to the open man.
And that's going to be the first points of the game.
On the wing, DeRozan.
SmooveOnes up three.
Pass to Antetokounmpo.
Giannis against Embiid. Giannis, he's going to pass back out of DeRozan. DeRozan against McGrady, gets a screen by Giannis. He's going to pull up over Embiid, misses, rebounded by McGrady.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
McGrady passes to George. Some nice ball movement by the Magic.
Oscar at the top of the key.
Back to Malone.
Oscar, he's going to give it to Karl Malone. Karl Malone back to Oscar. Oscar, a really deep three. He's going to get it. Oscar Robinson with a deep three. And that'll put him up 6. 2 threes in the first 2 possessions from the SmooveOnes. Really good shooting to start the game off. Lillard, spin move by Lillard. Lillard's going to try to put a move on.
He dishes it to Giannis.
Gives it back to Giannis. Giannis to Anthony Davis. Davis over to DeRozan. DeRozan's going to put up in McGrady's face.
And it goes out of bounds.
And that's going to be out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Monstarz.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. I did speak earlier with the Magic's head coach. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So, guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And Orlando has possession. Following the bucket by the Nets.
Did you see that dunk by Anthony Davis? Anthony Davis got a dunk on the other end. But that's going to be another triple from Tracy McGrady. That's going to be 3 threes to start the game off, and Lillard gets an easy layup on the other end.
I think he was surprised.
Daniel Lillard's going to get an easy layup on the other end. But that's going to be 3 triples to start off the game. They're shooting the ball really well from deep.
Out of bounds is Brooklyn
And Oscar's going to run out of bounds on the sideline over there. That's by the hash mark. That's a careless turnover by Oscar Robinson.
And
He's got to be better there.
2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Durant against George. Durant dishes to Lillard. Floats it up.
Lillard lobs it up. Anthony Davis with a throwdown. Anthony Davis with a throwdown on the other end. Alley-oop slam. McGrady's going to dribble against DeRozan.
DeRozan against McGrady.
Screened by Karl Malone. Oscar, he's going to give it back up to Karl Malone. He's got the advantage on the inside. And he's going to get a lay-in against DeRozan. Karl Malone with a bucket.
Couldn't draw it up any better.
Lillard's going to push it down on the other end. Give it to Durant. Durant getting the screen from Giannis. Durant step back.
Davis in
Good D by Paul George. Anthony Davis. Back to Durant. Durant going to give a crossover, pull-up jumper, and he's going to miss. Rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's going to push it to McGrady. McGrady's going to push up the floor Now they're going to try and set something up. McGrady to the rim. McGrady with a slam over DeRozan. Tracy McGrady with one of those iconic slams over the top of DeRozan, and DeRozan's the dunker himself.
Nice angle on that.
So I mean that was beautiful. Tracy McGrady with a slam over DeRozan. Gorgeous.
Kicks it to
Giannis gives it to Durant. Durant trying to make a series of moves, put a series of moves on Paul George. He crosses over, he gets to the lane. Durant with a holding left off the glass shot. Oh my goodness, out of one hand. That was amazing by Kevin Durant. He is a talent
Now here's McGrady. 8 points for
of
him.
the ages.
To the paint.
McGrady, easy lane.
Tracy
Tracy McGrady
McGrady's got 10 points in the
come
game.
out on fire here in this first quarter. He's racked up 10 points already here
in terms of leading their
in this first quarter.
DeRozan against
DeRozan back to Lillard. Lillard usually pulls up from that area.
Lillard outside.
But great D by Oscar.
This is it to
Oscar
Durant.
gives it to Durant. Durant. Great D by George to not let Durant pull up. He's going to get a screen, and that's going to be an easy jumper for Kevin Durant. I was just talking about
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really
how
in
excellent
sync.
that
I mean,
talent is for
helping
Kevin
each other
Durant.
out,
He's a multiple-time
facilitating
All-Star,
for each other. That
two-time
basket there, a
Finals
real team
MVP,
effort.
two-time
Now
champion.
here's Embiid.
Kevin
He's
Durant
been
is
quiet
just
so far. Still no points in the
amazing.
game.
Embiid
Back to George.
gives it to George.
Embiid, the pass to George.
Back to Paul George. George against Durant. Paul George trying to put a move on Durant. He shoots it over the top and misses. Rebounded by Anthony Davis. Davis to Giannis. Giannis crosses
high
over.
post.
He's got the advantage
That's
over
good. He makes his
McGrady.
first
He's
shot of the
going
game.
straight to the
You know,
rim.
this is why you run
Giannis
the
with the
offense
layup.
through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Oscar dribbles around the
Robertson left
screen
side.
from Embiid. He's going against Giannis right now. Shoots a jumper over Giannis, gives him a dribble fake, and then just pulls up. Oscar Robinson with an easy deuce over Giannis. That's going to be a 5-point lead for the SmooveOnes. Giannis dribbling.
Back to Lillard.
He's going to
Takes
give it
a
to Lillard.
three.
Lillard's going to take that three. He's going to pull up. He's going to make it.
He's got
Lillard,
You know, this
three to make it a 2-point game here in the first quarter.
Point guard skills. Giannis running the offense to perfection right there.
Paul
Now
George on the
here's
wing.
George. McGrady.
McGrady with a
And
pull-up
he
three.
carries
He's
it
going to
back.
miss,
The
and that's
three-pointer
rebounded by Durant. Durant to Giannis. And Lillard's going to pull back out, try and get something together here. Giannis gives it, Lillard gives it to Durant. Durant double team. He's
on the
going to
wing.
pull up
On a
still,
man.
and he's going to
From
make
Brooklyn.
it. What an excellent talent
1:33 left
Kevin
to play
Durant
in the
is.
first.
Oh my goodness, he's going to tie the game up.
And here is Robertson.
That was just an excellent
got
shot by
five.
Durant. Oscar making a move. He's going to go to the rim. Oscar
Robertson's
putting
got
a
7
series of
points in the
moves
game.
on DeRozan and going
Inefficient
straight to
defense
the
there,
rim
guys.
without
If
any
there's one thing you
resistance.
want to try and take away from Robinson, it's the dribble drive.
Durant's going to
here's
put a
Durant.
series of moves on Paul
He has
George.
6.
And he's going to miss, but Durant with a rebound. He's going to miss again, and that's
Good team
rebounded by
by
Embiid. Good help by Embiid
And here's George.
to stop
He'll bring it
Durant
up
from
for the
missing that
Orlando
easy
Magic.
layup that I know he probably could have made if that help wasn't there from
There's
Joel
53
Embiid.
seconds left here in the
Paul
first
George
quarter.
trying to put a series
He
of moves
feeds
on
it to
Durant. He
Embiid.
can't get anything going. And Embiid with a hard
Rebounded
hook
by
shot
Max.
over Giannis.
That is some tough
Giannis
defense
rebound.
there against one of the better finishers.
Pushes it to
in
the.
our game.
Oh! Lillard gives Anthony Davis a
smooth,
pass
so fluid,
right there at the
effortless,
rim,
yet
and
powerful.
Anthony Davis
When
gets a
Davis
dunk.
gets
It is a
positioning
tie
like that,
game.
He's trying to dunk.
Ending the first
Outside,
quarter. We've got 30-something seconds left in the first, and McGrady's going to take that same pull-up three. He's going to make it and put his team up three. Tracy McGrady has been excellent here in this first quarter. I mean, Tracy, oh my goodness, on the other end, a lob to Anthony Davis over the top. He's going to get a dunk. And these teams are just going back and forth, blow for blow. And it's been incredible here to watch these two teams go at it in the first quarter. Oscar's going to hold for the final shot. He lost to George. George puts a show on in the air and gets an alley-oop slam over the top and put his team back up 3. Durant pulls up
Look easy.
from half court, misses, and that'll send the TheSmooveOnes into the second quarter with a 3-point lead. How phenomenal was that first quarter? I mean, Kevin Durant just been absolutely fantastic on one end, and Tracy McGrady just putting the team on his back and also having a breakout first quarter with those triples that he hit. That was a phenomenal first quarter.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
We're going to start the second quarter here. Kevin Durant to bring it up. We're going to give it to Rondo. Rondo's checked into the game. Yow's checked into the game. Ben Wallace checked into the game. Kevin Durant with a pull-up jumper over Paul George. He misses. Drexler is going to bring it down the other way. Clyde Drexler in the game. Also, Derrick Rose into the game.
It's good.
And Drexler gets a bucket. Alonzo Mourning has also got into the game. That's a layup by Drexler to put his team up 5
in the early stages here.
in the second quarter to start.
Working the ball inside.
Durant, crossover. Durant.
Here's KD.
Making a move. Comes out of the rim almost down for Durant with a nice up and under shot. And Clyde drives to the rim, tries to get a shot. Alonzo Mourning tries to get off a layup. He misses. And Rondo back the other way, gives it to Durant. Durant trying to break to the rim on Clyde. He gets the dunk. Kevin Durant, oh my goodness, he's been excellent today.
Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
Embiid out on the perimeter, trying to get a layup against Yao. Embiid with the rebound.
Brooklyn with the rebound.
Yao with the rebound. Great D by Yao Ming to stop Embiid from getting that easy layup. DeRozan,
to the left wing.
Give it to Rondo. Rondo with some space. He doesn't take it.
Rondo against Rose.
He's going to dribble out. He's going to try and find something. Finds Kevin Durant open. And Kevin Durant puts down another shot. A 3-point shot off a great pass by Rondo to tie the game. Kevin Durant has been everything for the Monstarz today. And he's shown why he was able to lead his team to a championship last year. Embiid with a great pull-up jumper right there. But again, Kevin Durant has been awesome today, and we see why he was able to lead his team to a championship last year.
Makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a
2-point lead by the TheSmooveOnes. Durant deep. He's going to get a screen by Ben. Durant dribbling against Alonzo. Mourning. He's going to pump fake. Give it back to DeRozan. DeRozan's going to try and dribble. He's going to pull up. He's going to miss it. Yao with a tip. Yao with the size that he is, gets the easy tip on the inside, ties the game. We're 28 all here, just under 5:30 to go in the second quarter. This has been a great game for both teams. Embiid trying to make a move on Yao. Embiid gets blocked by Yao. And that's going to be TheSmooveOnes ball back on this end. Good defense by Yao.
In a good position there to block
stopping
the shot.
Embiid from getting that easy layup.
A great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
George going to call a play from out of bounds to try and get some open guys. They're going to run some action. And give it to Embiid on the sideline. The Mourning back to Drexler. Drexler to Rose. Rose going to pull up the 3, but he's going to miss it.
And you could tell
and that rebound
that triple was going to
go to Yao.
Down low.
Yao to Ben wide open with a dunk under the rim. Ben with nice hands to catch that pass right under the rim where only he can dunk it. And that's going to be a timeout.
Making a statement
from the
for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
sideline inbound pass
Here's
from
Rose.
George to Rose.
Still
Derrick
getting
Rose
warmed up
got it.
offensively. No
He
scoring
gives it
yet
to
from
Paul
him.
George back to Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose going to set up at the top of the key. They're trying to
Pass
run
to
some
Drexler.
action. Clyde with a wide open jumper.
He hits the
Clyde
back and sinks the
Drexler
Knows
with
how
a
to
wide
run the
open
team,
jumper
guys,
to
and
tie the
facilitate
game back at
accordingly. Rose
30.
makes those around
Tie the
him
game
better.
back up at 30. These guys are just running some great
DeRozan
action
passes to
today.
Rondo.
Rondo's going to take it top of the key. Screen by Yao. Rondo.
Shoots
Pull
over
up
Embiid.
jumper over
The offensive
Embiid.
rebound. Here's Yao.
Rebounded by Yao.
Shot
Yao.
opportunity.
He's going to try to take
He
it back
takes
up
it
on
up and
Mourning,
lays
and
it
he
in.
makes it.
Yao's
What a
got
big
4
boy
points this
bucket
quarter.
by
All
Yao
their buckets.
to put that in over Alonzo Mourning. Drexler. He's
Here's
going to
Drexler.
try and set up at the top of the key. Gives it to Embiid. Embiid
Now here's
makes a
Embiid
series of moves on Yao. Yao's on fire from the way that he's been playing.
over Yao.
Embiid,
6 on the
he's
shot
going to try to
clock.
take a
Can't
sidestep
connect
jumper
from
on
13
over
feet out.
Yao. That's
And
not
he's
going to
been
work.
way
Rebounded
off
by
the mark this
Rondo.
quarter.
Rondo straight to the
It's been
rim.
ugly.
Rondo with a
And
two-point
now
bucket
you see them
layup
starting
right
to
there in the
really work
lane.
the ball inside.
The Magic trail
Tough
by
bucket
4.
by Rondo. Here's Rose.
Rose surveying the D.
Here's Rose to Embiid. Embiid's going to get a dunk right there under the rim. Great pass
guys
from
know
Derrick Rose to
JoJo
Joel
love
Embiid.
busting out these
And he's
dunks.
going to bring
What
down
an
the house with that
KD
slam.
passes to Yao. KD, that's for 2.
Durant pulls up on a pass from Yao. He's not going to make it. They're going to be rebounded by
Orlando
Drexler.
now.
Drexler's going to pull the other way. Rose, he's going to go all the way out to the top, and he's going to try and set something up here for his guys. Rondo gets Rose. Rose going to get a series
Lets
of
it go
screens.
from
They're
deep.
going to take a three. He's going to miss it, and that's going to be rebounded by Durant. That's a great rebound by Durant because all their
Feeds
bigs
to
were up
DeRozan.
top. Durant finds DeRozan
Down.
slashing to the rim, and that's a dunk. That's going to be a 15-6 run from the Monstarz here in the second quarter
Rose
to take a
passes to
4-point
Embiid.
lead. Embiid trying to put a series of moves on. Yeah, I think Embiid needs to get more great position out there. It's not good position
Brooklyn with the rebound.
on Yao there, who's
Yao's got 6
towering
rebounds now in the
even
game.
over a great guy like Embiid. And Durant tries to go to the rim. That's going to be blocked by
In
Mourning.
the lead,
But
he's
Clyde
still
can't hold on
frustrated
to it.
from an offensive
That's going to
standpoint.
belong back to
Malone's
the
checking for Orlando.
Monstars.
McGrady
They're going to
comes
check
in
some
for
guys
George.
in.
And a
Kevin
switch here
Durant's
for
going to
Brooklyn.
sit down and
Lillard's
DeRozan
checked
for
in.
Lillard and DeRozan. Lillard and DeRozan back in the game. And Rondo and Durant are going to sit down. No, Rondo's
Minutes on
still in the
offense.
ball game. Here's
on a
Rondo.
15
We've
to
got
6
Rondo, Lillard, DeRozan, Yao, and Ben in the game all at the same
Rondo against
time.
Rose.
Lillard, he's got the ball top of the key. What's he gonna do?
Lillard
He's
skating
gonna
the floor.
drive past Alonzo and get a dunk at the rim.
You won't
Damian
find too many
Lillard
players with a better
breaks to the rim.
understanding
He gets
of
an
the
easy
pick and
dunk.
roll
Oh my
than
goodness.
Lillard. He runs that set.
We're gonna find D Rose down low. D Rose got an easy layup against Rondo. Series of pump fakes.
With the basket from Derrick Rose.
He's gonna get an easy one under the basket. That's gonna be a 4-point lead for the Monstars.
Lillard outside.
Lillard deep three. Oh my
It's Rondo who
goodness.
picks up the
Damian
assist.
Lillard. They're going through
Rondo's
Damian
got
Lillard
3
right now.
assists
He's
now in this one.
delivering with 2 back-to-back buckets, a
Rose
2 and
passes to
then a
Malone.
3-point, a deep
Back to
3-point
Rose.
shot by Lillard. Derrick Rose.
We've got 1:28 left to play.
He finds Drexler in the
finished off
lane
by
for a dunk.
Drexler.
Drexler slashing, Rose finds him. And he gets a dunk. Clyde the glide. Drexler, one of the all-time greats.
Rondo bounce pass.
Lillard's going to put a series of moves on Drexler. Lillard
Drexler against Lillard.
against Drexler.
That one
Lay
is
in!
good. Only missed one
Damian
shot. 6 taken
Lillard
on the floor.
with 7 straight points for the Monstars.
Looking for an
He's
opportunity
really
every time
on a
down
run
the
of his
floor
own
when he's
here.
that hot.
And
Malone
he's
kicks
been
to
really
Rose.
good right here in this quarter.
3-pointer.
Derrick Rose with a 3-point shot,
putback,
and that's going to be
controls the
rebounded
rebound,
and put
puts it
back
back
up
up and
by
in.
Alonzo
And
Mourning.
despite the hot start
Alonzo
from
Mourning
beyond,
with the
they've gotten
rebound.
away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the
They're
time.
going to find Ben on a slash. Ben Wallace with a slash to the rim. He gets a dunk. And the Monstars are just scoring every time down the floor. They're finding guys. And here's Rose with a slash. Oh, man, we've got to get some better defense going here. Guys are just slashing to the rim, getting wide open dunks every time. We've got to find some defense here. DeRozan, he's going to put some moves on McGrady, and that's not going to work. That's good defense by McGrady. McGrady's going to come back. He's going to find Rose on the wing. Rose trying to put a series of moves on DeRozan, and that's going to be foul. DeRozan's going to pick up his first foul. It's then Derrick Rose.
Guys, I mean, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
Rose.
Orlando shooting their
first free throw goes. That makes it a 4-point game. Derrick Rose.
So he gets them both.
Two good free throws.
It's all about consistency
2010, 2011 MVP Derrick Rose. Giannis holding it. He's probably going to take the last shot. And we're under 10 seconds here. Giannis dribbling against Embiid. Giannis.
2 free throws.
Finds his way to the rim, but fouled by Embiid.
That one on Embiid.
And Giannis is going to go to the line. Can Giannis give his team 2 free throws here? He's going to give you a first one, and that'll make it a 4-point game. Paul George to enter back into the game.
Always in attack
for Derrick Rose, and Tracy McGrady's going to go out. No, Tracy McGrady's just going to change to the 2, and Paul George is just going to come in. So you got George, Malone, Embiid, Oscar, and McGrady out there for the Smoove ones. Giannis at the line for a second free throw. Giannis.
That one falls.
He
so
makes
both
it 2 free throws.
After winning most of the individual accolades, Giannis just focused now.
He's going to pass to George. George is going to get an easy dunk right there at the rim. They've got to play better right there in those waning seconds to make it a 3-point game. They give it to George.
Somebody you can
and George gets an easy one-handed push right there at the rim. They're going to go into halftime with a 3-point lead, but there's got to be some better defense
play. They lead by 3. Time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter,
guys were just getting right here a bunch of dunks there in the second quarter. Now we're just going to send it to the halftime show.
It's
we'll
the
be back, guys.
Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 12 points and 3 assists. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
Well, their bench production has been a major factor. Guys have been ready to go when their numbers come. It makes the second half go a lot easier on your main guys when you can spread the minutes around in the first half.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
He's done a fantastic job.
All right, guys, we're back here, about to start the second half.
Few quarters.
Tracy McGrady has been great here. He's got 13 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists.
On the perimeter too.
But for the other side, Kevin Durant has been excellent.
We saw a pretty tight battle.
Those two guys have been
sort of adjustments
the catalyst for scoring. But Damian Lillard was great in that second quarter. So, I mean, they've really got 2 guys playing really well.
And it's George in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Find Giannis on the perimeter. Giannis against Embiid. Giannis trying to... Giannis with a flush on Embiid. Puts Embiid down on the floor. Oh my God. Giannis straight to the rim. Putting a flush over the top of Embiid. Wow. That's excellent. Giannis out of the Kumbo. George pull up 3. Paul George stepping up his game here in the third quarter. He comes out with a pull up 3, and that's going to make it a 2-point game. Giannis on the perimeter gives it to Durant. Durant guarded by Tracy McGrady. Durant
Passes it to Lillard.
finds Lillard. Lillard out on the wing. He's going to get a screen from
Shot clock at
Embiid,
5.
and he's going to get an
And he
easy
comes up with the
layup.
deuce.
Damian
14
Lillard, I
points
was
for
just
him.
saying something about
No
this guy.
excuse giving
He's
Lillard
been great.
that
He's
kind of
got 14
positioning.
points,
That's
shooting
just
86%
To
from the
middle.
field. That's
Embiid trying to
amazing.
break loose. Tries
Wow,
again.
Karl Malone with the try. He's going to
And
miss it.
he can't bank that
Rebounded
one in.
and rebounded
Brooklyn
by
leading
Anthony
by
Davis.
4. Pass to KD.
Kevin Durant.
Good.
Wow.
And it's DeRozan
Kevin
picking up the
Durant.
assist.
That
Kevin
makes
Durant, he's
3 in
just
a
been
row
amazing
to start
today.
the second half.
I mean, they can't stop him no matter what they try, what they throw at him.
McGrady against
Kevin Durant's
DeRozan.
putting the ball in the bucket.
McGrady dishes to Embiid.
They're going to give it to Embiid. Embiid's going to try a series of moves on Giannis.
It's
Embiid, he
all about
loses
Kumbo.
it. Embiid loses it. They're going to find Durant.
up
Durant's
for
going to
Davis.
lob up to
And it's
Davis,
Davis
and
with
that's
the
going to be
jam.
perfect. A perfect
Oh, and
lob
the lead gets
from Kevin
bigger
Durant to
on a
Anthony Davis. He's
ridiculous
got 10.
offensive sequence.
That
And that's
dunk
gonna
alone
make it
would
an
have been
8-point
spectacular.
lead
Never
for
mind it coming at the end
the
of
Monstarz.
an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team
Oscar,
just a step
he's going to
away
pull up
from
three.
being completely
He's going to miss
asleep.
that one,
Far from
rebounded
an
by
ideal
Kevin
start
Durant.
here. I mean, this half
And
just
Durant's
one
going to
for
push,
4
find
so far.
Lillard, pull up three. Damian Lillard has been amazing since the second half of the second quarter till now. He's been absolutely unstoppable. They've got to find a way to get a hat on him. He can burn
Just
you.
over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the
Embiid
second
trying to
half.
put a move on Giannis. Giannis finds McGrady.
McGrady
McGrady's
outside.
trying to put a move on Durant.
Wants to get it to Malone.
McGrady back to
Does.
Malone. Malone takes
No
a
good
pull-up
again that
jumper, and
time.
that's going to be off. He tries to shoot over Anthony Davis.
start the
Lillard pull up three on the fast break. He's going to miss. Wow, Anthony Davis
Davis has got
with
the lead
a
up to 13 now for
guy
Brooklyn.
tip.
Not hard to see why.
A rebound
they're
and a
giving up
putback.
points
That's
on
gonna
this
put
run.
his team
Just
up
too many
13.
Good looks from in close.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And the
Smooth
lack of
ones
rim
have just
protection,
not been able to
top of the list.
home it in
Yeah,
and
you know,
play
just
a
look at the
really good
numbers,
third
guys. I mean, they
quarter.
are being taken
But
to
instead, the
woodshed in the
Monstarz
paint.
have really taken over in this third, and they've
Right
been
around 3
excellent
minutes into the second
at
half.
what they've been able to do in the quarter.
Unloads.
McGrady tries to pull up. He
And the
misses.
shot is long.
Rebounded by Durant.
Just a
Durant's
solid
going to push.
performance on the
He's going to push it to
interior.
Giannis.
The rebounding
Giannis
has been
tries to
off
jumper
the charts.
over
Yeah,
Embiid.
you
That's
look
not going
across
to
the
work.
board, it's
And they're going to
actually
push it back
sizing
out to
up,
George.
Shaping up to be a great
George,
game.
he's going to pick it back up. He almost loses it. Oscar's going to try to take to the rim. That's going to be an
And they
N1
call the foul,
for
so
Oscar
he's got
Robinson
the
over
and one
Damian
chance here to
Lillard.
make it a 3-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of
Questionable
the game.
foul by Lillard, but nevertheless, Oscar gets the and one over Lillard. Lillard shouldn't have been in that position to foul. Thought was a bad foul by Lillard. I thought that was a very bad foul. When Oscar had a head of steam going to the rim. That's going to be an
free
easy
throw drop
layup,
for
and
Robertson.
an N1
One of
makes
the
it a
all-time
three-point
greats and most
play
versatile scorers
for
ever.
Oscar Robinson. Makes it a 10-point
Showing you how
game.
easy it is for him to
Durant,
get
Durant's
to
going
work.
to give it to DeRozan.
There's the pass
DeRozan
to
to Giannis. Giannis to Lillard. Lillard. He's been great today.
Now defended by
Lillard's going to
Embiid.
step back.
And it's good
Easy
from the
jumper
elbow.
for Damian
Lillard's
Lillard.
got 7 now in this
Damian Lillard has gotten
Unwilling to let
19
up,
points
even
on
for
8
a
for
moment.
10
That's his
shooting
killer
from the
instinct.
field. Damian
Just
Lillard
fanning
has been
the play.
absolutely
Yeah, I
tremendous
love the
today.
fact he doesn't play the
I
score.
thought
He
it was
just
Kevin
keeps calm in
Durant,
attack mode.
but it
He
wasn't
doesn't
that
know
first
how to
quarter.
step
But
off the
since the
gas.
second half
Go
of the
down
second
sideline
quarter,
and catch up with
Damian
David
Lillard
Aldridge.
has been tremendous
Thank you,
for this
guys.
team.
We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social
Durant to
justice.
Giannis,
All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash.
Davis,
but we don't care
Anthony
about that.
Davis.
I'm a
He
human
gives it up to
being,
Kevin
a
Durant.
citizen,
Durant
just like
versus
everybody
Oscar.
else.
He's going to pull up on
I
him.
have family
And
and friends still living
Durant
in those
makes a
environments,
pull-up
and
three-point
I'm their voice.
shot
Kevin?
over
All right, David,
Oscar
thank you very
Robinson to
much.
give his team a
Releases.
15-point lead.
And a little
And
bit that
there's
time, but it
McGrady
drops.
with his
McGrady's got
deuce.
15
They
points.
really needed
And
that
he's
one.
really shot the
He had
ball
13
well,
points in the
but
first
it
half.
hasn't been contagious.
He hasn't been as excellent here in the second.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor.
He's going to have to pick it up if he wants
To the
his
inside.
team to come back and win.
And a great assist by
Lillard again
Antetokounmpo
over
as that one goes
Oscar.
in.
Lillard's got
21
over
points for
20
Damian
points
Lillard.
here
The Magic trail by
before
15.
the fourth quarter. And I mean, he's just been tremendous today. They haven't been able to
George with the
stop
ball.
nothing
He
he's
has
been able to
7.
do He's now a 9 for 11
trying to break free.
from the
That one's
field,
good. McGrady.
and that's just excellent.
He's got 17.
Lillard's on fire.
McGrady inside is confident.
That's another bucket by
Using his
McGrady.
outstanding
He's
length
trying to pick it
to
up
get
for
the
his
shot
team
he
here.
wants
They're down
and to get it
13.
off.
And DeRozan, Lillard's going to pull up a three-point shot from Damian Lillard.
Their last 5
Puts his
baskets,
team up
3
16. Damian Lillard has just been absolutely tremendous here
McGrady against
today.
DeRozan.
I can't believe what I'm watching here. He's been tremendous.
Fires from deep.
McGrady with a pull-up. He's
That
going to
shot
miss
off
it.
the mark. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
No luck for him this half after
Durant
being
right
outstanding
here.
from outside the arc in the
Durant
first half.
driving to the rim.
And it's
And that's going to be blocked.
George
And
clearly
that's
one
going
of
to
the
be a
best
miss
two-way
by
players in
Durant.
the
He's
game.
got it blocked by
He
George,
never
and then the
takes a
contest
play
from
off
Oscar.
defensively.
Here's Robertson.
And that's a
Gets
layup
in.
for
He's a
Oscar
very
Robertson,
efficient
putting on a
5 for
series
6
of
in the
moves.
game.
Makes it a
Nice
14-point
drive
game.
there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific
But
agility.
Damian
that he
Lillard's made
possesses.
it 10 for 12 from the field.
Outside
I
Durant.
mean, absolutely amazing from Lillard. The way that he's been able to score the basketball.
feeds it to Davis.
He gives it to Anthony Davis. That's going to be blocked by Karl Malone.
Those are chances almost
And gives it up to
always you
Oscar.
can rely on him to get you 2
Oscar
points, but the D just
He's
enough
going to give
keep
it
him out
to,
of rhythm.
oh, what a dog. That's a great pass by Embiid. Embiid over his head to Karl Malone. Karl Malone's going to get the flush
He's so good
over
at
it.
just kind of
Giannis, who never had a chance to
his way
even
inside
contest.
and then finishing above the rim.
Great dunk by
His shot was
Malone,
hindered by
and
that
that's going to make it a
momentous
12-point
mobile
game.
one block.
They've got a ways to go,
Thinking pays
but they're on the
off
right
big.
track. They're getting
What
easy
a
buckets, and they're able to kind of build a little momentum here
Lillard,
in the
the
bottom
pass to
half of the
Davis.
third. But that
And
pass
slammed in by
to
Davis.
Anthony Davis,
And he can do a
just
lot
tremendous.
more damage
And Anthony
to
gets
the
an
rim than
easy
that
dunk right there at the
when he
rim.
wants
Oh,
to.
you're right. And with the
Pushes it
lead
back
they're
to
enjoying,
14.
I'm surprised he
McGrady
didn't put a little something extra
Finds
on
Karl
that.
Malone all by
I
himself.
think he did plenty of
Bucket
damage
by Karl
nonetheless. I mean,
Malone.
it was only with one hand.
Easy
but
lay-in.
he
That was a
still
great pass
threw
by
that
McGrady.
down pretty hard.
Brooklyn leading by 12.
Lillard, top of the key.
104 left in the
Lillard.
third quarter of the game.
Puts on a move. He's going to step back. He's still got his dribble.
And Lillard
Give it
gets
to
to
Durant.
Durant.
Durant's wide open.
Good.
Durant
Great
is
play by
wide
Lillard to
open
set it
for a
up.
three. And it
Lillard's
goes
got
down.
5 assists in
Up
the game.
15.
That gives him his
Durant
second
now has
three of the
19
half,
points.
3 total
Going 1
for
for
the
2
game.
and 2 for 2 from three-point range in this entire game.
DeRozan against McGrady.
I mean,
This
Durant
one for
and
3.
Lillard.
Basket number 8 is all good.
That's a
He
great
hits it
pull-up
with 12
three by
shots.
Tracy
There you
McGrady
go. That's the
when his
stroke
team
we
needed it.
saw in the
His
first
team
half.
really needed that three. But Durant and McGrady have both been,
Lillard against
Durant
Robertson.
and Lillard have both been excellent today.
And that one's good by Giannis.
That one's going to go
Giannis
from
has got
Giannis.
8 points.
You know, inside
gonna be a
Giannis's
14-point
length
lead
really
for the
helps him get by
Monstarz.
the defense. Not much they can
And-
do to trip him up or slow him down. He's a force.
To Karl Malone to the rim.
Malone
Malone
misses.
misses. Rebounded
The
by
edge on
Giannis.
the
Great
glass
contest at the
is
rim
difference. It's allowed
from the
them to
Monstarz.
build this
Giannis.
lead.
Durant's open again from three, and that's going to go. Kevin
Seems to me
Durant waking
they've
up
gone
here
after this win
in the second
a little
half
bit
of the
more.
third quarter. He's got back-to-back threes wide open. They've got to do
Robertson
better.
outside.
You can't leave Kevin Durant open.
Here's Embiid. A
They give it to
special move
Embiid on
before
the inside, and he's going to get a
He has
lay-in.
6.
Well,
Make it a
if you're playing
15-point
Robertson to
game.
score, not a bad
But
idea,
it's
that
been
means
too much
you're gonna leave
Durant
other
and
guys open,
Lillard.
and He'll find them.
They have
So it's Brooklyn
both been
riding a
absolutely
15-point
tremendous
lead at the end of
in
the
this
quarter.
game.
They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific
I don't
field goal
know
percentage. We come
if the
back
Smooth
right
ones are
after
going to be
this.
able to overcome what those guys have been able to do out there on the floor, because Durant and Damian Lillard have both been absolutely tremendous in what they've been able to do
And a chance
scoring
right
the
now to show
basketball.
you our State Farm
Shooting
assist
a
of the
really
game.
high field goal
Yeah, an
percentage.
easy choice tonight. Look at the precision
it's been
on
amazing.
this pass. Put it on
has.
a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty
Yeah.
room service dime right there, boy.
And Anthony Davis has been solid today as well, getting those
And there have been
crucial
two very
tip-ins.
different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
Can't say enough about
On the
what
court
these
for
guys
the
have
Nets,
been
getting
able
the
to
fourth
do. Here's
quarter
the fourth
going.
quarter to start.
Durant is out there with
right
Anthony
here.
Davis. Then it's Damian Lillard, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Rondo in at the 1.
It's going to be 80 to 65.
Embiid dishes to Robertson.
Monstarz. Ball down to Embiid. Embiid's
Covered by
contested.
Giannis. Embiid,
And
no
that's
good.
going to be rebounded by
And it's
Rondo.
Rondo with the ball for
Lillard
Brooklyn.
pull up. He
They get it
misses.
again.
And
Antetokounmpo.
Giannis with a rebound.
It's paying off with
And he
the
puts
match.
it back up.
Antetokounmpo's got the fourth quarter going with
It's
the
just
first
hard
basket
to
of the period here
fight
for the
the
Nets.
size that they put
Now
out there
a
on the
timeout
floor.
called by Orlando.
You got
One
guys
guy
who
who's
missing
getting it
shots
done
like
is
Lillard, who's been on fire all day.
From
But
beyond
Giannis
the arc there, it's time to
Antetokounmpo
start
right
shaking
there
their
to
game plan
rebound.
around stopping this
I
long-range
mean,
assault.
The Magic trail by 17.
It's amazing. They're trailing by 17. McGrady.
McGrady
He's going to work
outside.
his way to the rim. He's going to get a dunk right there at the rim. Tracy McGrady's going to get a dunk. He's got 22, 9 for 13, shooting a really high field goal percentage from the field. He's been good today. He's been really good. Durant to the rim.
Banked in
Durant
off the glass.
easy lay-in
KD's
over
got 24
Oscar.
points.
Kevin Durant's
When
got
you allow your
24,
scorers to get
shooting 10 of
uncontested
20
shots at
from
the
the
rim,
field, shooting
no
50%.
wonder you're losing.
Kevin
He should be
Durant,
getting extra attention from the
Paul
defense,
George,
not less.
the top of the key. Oscar,
KD against George.
find McGrady on the curl.
And there's
McGrady gets a
McGrady,
three.
assist by George.
And the team really needs that. They're
George
going to
has
break
got
in by
6 assists in the
14.
game.
If they can make a run here, they can make it a game. Giannis. But can they stop these guys? And they can't. Anthony Davis from Giannis
Doing what he does. 24/7,
flashing
stuffing that
to the
stat
inside
sheet.
to get a dunk. Anthony Davis.
McGrady
He's been
passes to
solid
George.
today. Paul George.
Back
George
to
going to
McGrady.
dribble. They're going to give it back to McGrady. Screen by Karl Malone. McGrady's going to break to the rim.
And foul
He's
on the
going to try a
shot, so
layup
he'll
over
get a
Anthony
chance at
Davis.
the
That's going to
line.
be a foul from Anthony Davis.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least
And
they
McGrady's
saved the
going to
layup.
go to the line
Old
for
school
two.
D right there, just telling them no easy
Tracy
layup.
McGrady
Just as simple
gets
as that.
one.
And that's what you expect from them.
And the Nets
That's
making
gotta
a
be two
change here.
shots.
DeRozan's checked in.
Boy,
When
McGrady,
Vito lost
an
Tracy
elite
McGrady,
talent.
it's gonna be an
I mean,
86-72
remarkable
lead
athlete, tremendous
by the
bounce
Monstarz.
and speed and
Anthony
strength.
Davis pull up.
He
Oh
continues to
my
get better.
goodness.
And Davis puts it in.
They can't stop anything
Just
these guys
Mr.
doing. Anthony
Reliable
Davis
again
with
here
18
today,
tonight.
Kevin. I mean, they
He's been,
need his
like I
points,
said, he's been
and
really
he's
solid
positioned.
tonight as well. They've had three guys that have just
Embiid
really
against
put it
Giannis.
on for the Monstarz.
Embiid kicks to Robertson.
Oscar finds Malone. He's going to try to go to the rim. What a drag
Boy,
step
the
by
focus from
Karl.
Malone impressive.
Karl
Not
Malone's
allowing
gonna put it
defense
up
to get
over
the better
Anthony
of him on
Davis.
these difficult finishes.
He's going to put it in the bucket to make it a 14-point
Outside,
game.
KD.
Anthony
Antetokounmpo
to
finds
Lillard.
Miller.
Lillard. Screen by
Back to Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo. He's got an advantage there on the inside. He's going to post up. Oh, he's going to miss. That should have been an
The
easy
Magic trail
bucket
by 14.
for Giannis, and it wasn't. Oscar's going to dribble down the floor and try and find him a shot.
to Embiid.
Going to give it to Embiid, and Embiid's going to be blocked
Sends it
by
back.
Anthony
Davis
Davis.
so good with his timing and length.
My goodness.
To get up and deny shots.
Durant on the wing. He's going to give it to
Giannis
Giannis.
against
Giannis
Embiid.
against Embiid.
Antetokounmpo
He's going to find Durant on a
passes to
click.
KD.
And that's going to be blocked by George. Paul George with a block on
Look at
Durant. That was a really good block by Paul George.
Robertson
Lillard,
against
he's going to
Lillard.
put up from super deep.
Rebounded
He's
by
going to miss.
Malone.
They're going to give it to George in transition. George's going to
up a
find
three.
Oscar with a wide open shot. Oscar's
with
going
the
to
rebound.
miss. That would have been
Giannis
a
has
great
got
opportunity
rebound
to
number
cut the lead
7
down.
for him tonight. 20 feet out. And the
Kevin
jumper is on the
Durant
mark.
in traffic
26
with a pull-up
points for Kevin
jumper.
Durant.
Durant's
Good
shot is
guy.
in the air before the
26
defense
points
even tracks the
for Kevin
pass. I mean,
Durant.
he's 2 steps
Durant
ahead
has
of him.
been amazing
And that,
today.
folks, is a combination of awareness
Oscar
and
on the
speed.
wing.
Pass to
Oscar.
Embiid.
He's going to find Embiid.
Lets it
Embiid's
go
going
with
to take
the
a pull-up three there.
That's good.
Joel
And Robertson with the
Embiid's
assist.
going to make his first three of the game.
Robertson's got 6
His
assists
first
now in the
three of
game.
the season to cut it down to 13. Joel
Lillard against
Embiid.
Robertson. Back to Lillard.
Back to Lillard.
Dishes it
Lillard
to
against
Durant.
Oscar.
The Nets working the ball.
They're going to
around.
find Giannis
And
for
the
a
slam
dunk.
dunk by Antetokounmpo.
All
Man, it
these
would be kinda
slashes
cool
to the
be
rim
honest for
have not
just
been
one
stopped
game.
today
He makes dunking
by the
and
Smoove
getting to the
Ones.
rim
And
look
it's
so
been a
easy.
really tough
Here's
time
Robertson.
to watch them keep giving
That
up
shot,
slash
no
after
good.
slash to the
Davis with some
rim.
nice D. Nets leading by 15.
They're going to find DeRozan with the
DeRozan's shot
lay-in.
is
He's
good.
going to slash to the rim, get an
Fantastic
easy layup
ball
over the
movement.
top.
They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful
That's
passing
gonna be
it
a
is, partner.
17-point
The last
lead
10 points have
for
all
the
come off
Monstarz.
assists.
Step back shot. Rebound.
A shot by McGrady,
Giannis has got
misses.
8 rebounds in this game.
They've shown some
DeRozan.
strength in the paint today. Their
He's gonna
work
throw
on
it
the
away.
boards has been impressive.
And
Guys,
Oscar's
that's
going to get a
putting
wide
it
open dunk on the other end.
Absolutely dominant.
That's a double whammy,
I
guys.
think this lead may be too
Great
insurmountable
defensive play, then the
for the
emphatic
Smooth
stop.
Ones to come back. But
Turning defense to offense.
anything
We
can
talk
happen
about
here.
it
They could
all
go on a
the time.
12-0 run
Try
and
to hit your
make it
opponent
interesting.
At the other end before
But with a
they
guy
can
like
set
Kevin
up the
Durant
defense.
being on the court,
The shot by KD. No good. The
it's going to
Magic
be a
trail
miss
by
from
15.
Kevin Durant. George is going to
George passes to
dribble,
McGrady.
give it to McGrady. McGrady, he's going to find Oscar on the curl.
Robertson
Oscar's
against
going to get a
Lillard.
pick from
To the paint. And
Embiid. Embiid's going to get a slam right there at the rim. That's going to be a
What show
timeout.
of force right there.
by the
going
Monstarz.
hard at the rim for the dunk.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
13-point lead from the Monstarz.
And now let's
Probably
present
trying to find
our
a way
New
to home
Balance
it in.
player of the game, Kevin Durant.
And Kevin,
And-
it's
and-
a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's
And in
what
this
separates the
instance,
good players from the great players.
I probably would
On
give
the
it to Kevin
sideline,
Durant,
let's
but
catch up with Hall
Damian
of Famer
Lillard has
David
been
Olson.
so good today.
During that last break,
I don't
Kevin,
know,
I got
uh,
a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the
I'm
team.
kind of at a,
His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those
you
guys
know,
are going to
at
come
a
at us
bridge
with
between
everything
Kevin
they've
Durant
got.
and Damian
Let's
Lillard, who's
bring
been the best
intensity
today.
and stay
Because
focused
Lillard has
on
been
every
absolutely
possession.
amazing today.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Outside DeRozan.
DeRozan gets a break of the rim. He gets a turnaround
They'll
dunk.
put the ball
And
in
that'll
DeRozan's
probably
hands
be
and
the
run the pick and roll all day long. He's phenomenal
kill
at getting
blow.
good shots in that set.
From the Monstarz.
The pass to Embiid. 1:56 left in the
I don't
fourth
know
quarter.
who
Back to Robertson.
redeemed player of the game today. I mean, like I said, Damian Lillard's been amazing today.
Here's
Kevin
McGrady.
Durant's been amazing today.
On the 3 off target.
And
Nets
I mean,
lead
it's
by
been,
15.
it's been one of
Lillard
those
with
type
it,
of games
picked
where
up
you
by
had so
Malone.
many guys play really well that you don't know who to pick.
Passes it to KD.
Kevin
Fires for
Durant,
3, and
and
it's
he
good.
knocks it
Assisting on the
down.
play was Lillard.
That three
KD's
might have
got
swayed
29.
me towards
Relentless
Kevin
in their
Durant.
approach, even
That
with the
three
game
right
firmly
there.
in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every
That swayed me
possession like
towards
it's
Kevin
crucial.
Durant being the
Now a
MVP
timeout called by Orlando.
of this game.
They're trailing by 18. 1:33 left in the game.
It's been amazing the buckets
So a
he's
new
been
group
able
on
to
the floor
drop.
for Orlando.
It's going to be a good win for the Monstarz to start off the season. They've come out
1:33
hot,
left to play in the final quarter.
and the Smooth Ones have put in
Free
their
passes
reserve
to
guys
Turkoglu.
for the rest of the game here.
Pass to Free. Not going to go that time. Good
And
D
so
by
is the
Drummond.
Monstarz.
Brooklyn in control. Outside Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got
Brooklyn
his first
just
basket.
piling on
Well,
with
you
the
got to
points.
admire and
I mean,
appreciate
the
the
Monstarz just
unselfishness.
piling
I
on
mean,
with the
Kid
points here.
always looking up and looking out for his guys. I mean, excellent at finding the open man.
Up top, Brown. He's covered by Kidd. Shot clock at 6. Irving against Free. Another miss by Orlando. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your
They're gonna get a
best
20-point
when it
win
matters
today.
most.
Yeah, you know, once they got
And
victory in their view, a huge injection of energy
It's
and
going to be
a great
impressive.
run to
I mean,
finish
this
it off.
was an impressive win
And Vucevic
from the
missing.
Monstarz to
It's
be able
stolen by
to
Vucevic, and
control the
basket
game
is
like
good.
this.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight
with the
room.
way that
the
Lillard
power
and
of
KD
Vucevic on display.
took over the game. It's going to be impressive, and
And here
it
is
looks
Irving.
like they've got a really good season ahead of them. If those guys can continue to play the way that they played today. It's been impressive.
And so it's Brooklyn easily
And that'll
grabbing
put
this
the
one.
Monstarz
This
up
one was over well before
for the
final
season
buzzer.
at a
The fans
1-0
were waiting for
record.
something to get excited about,
And
Greg,
it was
but
a
they never got
3-point
it.
blowout.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this
it was
win.
much-
They made it look really easy.
much,
what an efficient performance at both ends.
Deserved
And that'll
because
wrap
of the
it
way
up,
that
folks.
their guys
For
play.
Greg Anthony,
They
Clark
play well
Kellogg,
today,
and David Aldridge, this is Kevin
They should be
Harlan
proud
saying
of the
thanks
win
for
that they
watching.
got over a
We'll
really
see you
good
next
team
time.
in the SmooveOnes. And that'll do it for me for this game. Catch you guys later.